Welcome family, this is the Velvet Locks with another video. Now this is going to be pretty much a review video on my weight loss journey. The reason I'm doing this refresher video is because I have so many new followers who probably came in on certain videos but really have not followed the complete full weight loss journey that I have been on. Now, what allowed me to lose 50 pounds with no exercise, which started this whole entire crazy journey for me, was this blessing right here. Now, a lot of you may not know my journey, may not know my story, but at the time when I was tired of my weight, and it got to the point where I was searching throughout the internet trying to find reasonable weight loss supplements or something very affordable, easy, you know, something that I don't have to go out and spend an arm and a leg just to lose some weight, okay? So after researching, my studies brought me to the apple cider vinegar with the mother in it. And this is the brand that I've been telling everybody about, you know, which is the Bragg's brand, only because that was the brand that I used and that I saw in other videos, and that is the brand that I started this journey off with. There are so many brands of apple cider vinegars out there with the mother, and any one of them is just as good. It does not necessarily have to be this brand called Bragg's, okay? I'm saying that also because Bragg's is a little bit more pricier than some of the other apple cider vinegars with the mother in it. So you pretty much have to price check. I know Walmart has a whole slew of different types of apple cider vinegars, and I kind of showcased that in one of my videos when I went up to the mountains. The apple cider vinegar concoction that I've been preaching about, telling everybody about, is the one with the lemons, okay? The apple cider vinegar and your unfiltered water. That has been wonderful. That has worked wonders for me, and I lost 50 pounds without exercising. Since then, I found a more potent apple cider vinegar concoction recipe that I've also made a video on, showing you how to boost and rev up your metabolism. And this way your body's able to burn more fat. Okay, that has worked wonders for me. That is doing wonderful for me, and that is what I am currently doing now. Now, what you need for this new concoction is 8 ounces of boiled. You can boil the water if you like it as a tea, but it's best that you have it as room temperature, or it's best that you consume it at room temperature. But if you do boil it in the morning, you do have to allow it to cool. Okay, so in an 8-ounce glass of water, you're going to add 2 tablespoons of the Bragg's apple cider vinegar, or any type of apple cider vinegar with the mother in it. Okay? You're also going to add 1 teaspoon of fresh squeezed lemons. And what I do sometimes when I get lazy and I don't feel like cutting, squeezing, and all of that, is I get the real lemon juice. Now I know that's concentrated, you know, but that worked really good for me, and that's basically what I used when I was on my first weight loss journey. You're also going to need for this concoction a pinch of cayenne pepper, also a 1/4 teaspoon of ginger powder, and when your drink is at room temperature, you're also going to add in a teaspoon of organic honey. Now, in order to drink this concoction, I highly recommend that you also invest in some plastic straws, okay? They're like maybe at the dollar store. You can stock up on those because of the acidic content in this drink. It can erode your teeth enamel. So to protect your teeth enamel, it's best that you drink it through a straw, okay? One thing that I've noticed with the Bragg's apple cider vinegar, and what it was doing while I was on my journey. The first thing that I've noticed was I started to feel very loose in my skin. My skin wasn't as tight and firm as it was before. It started to look a little wrinkly, and it also had looseness in it. So a little jiggle, okay? A little jiggle. So that was my first sign that I was losing the weight. The second sign was I could not fit my clothes anymore. My pants started to look big. But the thing that really made me realize that I was losing the weight was all the comments I kept getting from people about how I started to look slimmer. But even though I got the comments about me looking like I lost some weight, I still was scared to get on the scale. But eventually when I finally got on the scale, after realizing, okay, I'm losing the weight because my pants are bigger, my sweatpants and my jeggings are loose and baggy, that was never, okay? Then after I finally got the nerve to get on the scale and saw that I had dropped maybe, I think at that time, my first video that came out was that I dropped 11 pounds in 2 weeks. Now, I kid you not, you guys, it all depends on your metabolism. It all depends on your body. It all depends on your DNA. It has so many different factors that it depends on that you should think about as far as the weight loss, because some of us, our metabolism are faster than others, and some of us, you know, you really have to do a lot just to get your body to lose the weight. Now, this drink will work for just about anybody. But it all depends on your body. It depends on how toxic your body is. It also depends on if you have any medical issues, conditions that you need to consider talking to your doctor about first before trying this drink. If you're having thyroid problems, you should check with your doctor first. But that also could hinder you from losing the amount of weight that you're looking for. Also, another factor which I found out is menopause. Okay, if you're menopausal, you will lose the weight, but you may have a fluctuating weight. Okay, 1 minute you may seem like you're losing, next minute it seems like you're gaining a little, next minute it seems like you're losing, next minute it seems like you're gaining a little. Yeah, okay, when you're menopausal. Another issue you should think about is if you're on birth control pills. Now, I was on birth control pills because of my fibroid problem. Okay, I have fibroids. So in order to control the amount of that time of the month, you know, they put me on birth control pills. Now, even though I was on the birth control pills, I still lost my weight. So it is not impossible to lose the weight while you are on birth control. Like anything, if you're taking any kind of medication, always seek with your doctor first, let them know what you're doing, or see if you're able to do it. Now, one thing I've noticed, a lot of these doctors do not know much about the Brags. It's a known fact. This is more, they're more scientifically taught, but when it comes to natural ingredients, the majority of them don't know nothing about the Brags until it's told to them. Then all of a sudden it's like, wow, really? That worked? Wow, what did you do? I sat there in my GYN's office talking to her about the Brags and how it helped me to lose the weight that I lost, and because she was, you know, raving about how great I look and how I slimmed down, I look great, blah, blah, blah. And when I told her it was something natural, it wasn't something that I had to buy in a store as far as pills, this weight loss whole plan. No, it was just the apple cider vinegar, lemon juice, and water. At that time, that was the concoction drink that I used. But since then, I've been maintaining what I've lost so far, but I've also, I guess you can say, I want to lose maybe about another 5 to 10 pounds, only because it's summer coming, and I'm still working on my pooch area. I'm also going to include some body shots of what I look like now and the areas that I'm really working on, which is my pooch area. Now, I highly recommend, if you're not really losing an excessive amount of weight, that you also implement exercise into your daily regimen. And I say this because when I was losing the weight, I lost a lot of muscle mass because I just was completely gung-ho about getting down to my size. And even after I got to my size, my body was so used to what I was doing that it continued dropping after that 10 more pounds. Okay, my goal was at 40 pounds loss, but my body continued dropping the weight, which brought me to 50 pounds loss. Well, I tell you like this, you guys. It took me a while, not really a while, but I then had to build back up my muscle mass because all my womanly curves left, okay, left. So I then got on a journey of high protein, okay? I got on a high protein regimen and I built back up my muscles. Yes, you guys, I built back up my muscles. But in doing so, I also gained some more weight at that time. So that's what led me to get back on my journey again. I got lazy, I got relaxed, I got comfortable with my honey, I got comfortable with us going out. I just got really relaxed, and that's what happened, and I gained back the weight at that time, okay? Let me just specifically say at that time. I'm still 20 pounds down, but I do highly recommend you guys get on the Bragg's apple cider vinegar concoction tea, okay? The new one with the cayenne pepper, the ginger powder, the honey, and the lemons, okay? As well as the Bragg's and the water. Every one of these concoction drinks should be diluted with 8 ounces of water. Now, I don't mean faucet water. I don't mean, you know, whatever you want to call it water. It has to be filtered water. If you can find some really good quality spring water, that's good too. That's basically what did it for me. And when I lost the weight, you guys, I completely changed. My feet just changed. My energy changed. When you start dropping some of this weight, your energy level is going to increase and you will be able to do more. So as your energy level increases, that's when you should implement some exercising, because you will burn more fat. You will burn more fat. You will rev up your metabolism and burn more fat. Now, my reasons for going back on my weight loss journey is to slim down, but also to sculpt my body, mainly my pooch area. Now, I did a try-on video for Fashion Nova, and I see, depending on what I'm wearing, it can show bulges. And you may not necessarily have bulges, but if you're wearing a tight pair of jeggings, leggings, whatever, you kind of get that little blump blump, okay? Blump blump. Well, that's what I saw in my videos, which led me to realize that I still have a little bit more to go. I like my shape as far as my legs. I like the shape of my booty, but my problem area is my pooch, which is the most stubborn area around. Now, in order to combat that area, I suggest drinking lots of detox teas. I have this wonderful coming detox recipe. Beautiful, wonderful recipe for losing weight. Also, I highly recommend green tea and lemon juice. Perfect way to lose weight. You can drink as much green tea. It's high in antioxidants, high in so many other nutritions. And with the lemon, it's going to help stop the cravings. And it will do the same thing, okay, as far as losing the weight. You can implement so many detox teas, smoothies into your daily regimen to help you to stay full as well as lose that weight without adding extra fat into your body. All right, so this is just a refresher video. I have plenty of videos showing you how to make the concoction drink. I will list it in the cards above or in the description box down below. Check that area out, because I will list to you both ways of making it. If you don't want to use all of everything in here, you can just simply use the apple cider vinegar, lemons, and water. I get so many questions asking me if you can use lemons or limes. Yeah, you can. Limes are just as good. It's a wonderful substitute, okay, that you can use. If you can't or don't like the taste of lemons, the limes are just as good. But like I said, if anything you're drinking has lemon in it, I suggest, or apple cider in it, I suggest you invest in some straws and drink your tea, your detox water tea, that way. Okay, so this way you can stay pearly white. All right, and I guess that's basically everything, you guys. I'm going to show you some shots of my body now, and I'm also going to go on a challenge of my pooch. It's going to be a pooch challenge because I want to really get rid of that, because summer's coming, beach weather's coming. Yes, so I'm trying to shrink my belly area even more. Although it is flattening out, I am on a mission for it to be flat again, like it was the first time I lost the weight, okay? So if you're interested in coming on this journey with me, start off with your Bragg's apple cider vinegar, lemon juice concoction drink. You drink it 3 times a day, you guys. I drank it in the morning on an empty stomach. As soon as I woke up, I came downstairs, prepared my drink, drank my drink, and then usually, like, I'll take my shower, do what I got to do to get ready. And by the time I'm finished with that, maybe might be like a 30 minutes, 40 minutes. Then I come down, I'll have my avocado, or I'll have like a smoothie, all right? And usually throughout the day, as of now, I've been pretty much eating very light. I've been eating salads and just not eating after a certain time. Now, my problem is Sean. Yeah, Sean. He's a snacker. He is a snacker, and that's the problem. So if you have family members who are not on a weight loss journey, that's where your challenge may come in, all right? And that is where my challenge comes in. So you just have to have the willpower to continue to say no to the wrong foods, to make better choices, and you just got to stay woke. You got to stay mindful of every single thing. Don't sleep on nothing, okay? If you choose to have a cheat day, you can do that as well, which is what I did in my journey. The first time when I lost the 50 pounds on Saturday or Sunday was my cheat day. One of those days was my cheat day, and I didn't go overboard. I just ate things that I knew I shouldn't be eating, but I continued taking my Bragg's in spite of. So even when I cheated, I still continued with my concoction drink 3 times a day, just so that whatever I'm eating, the oils, the fats, and all of that, I know that this is going to flush it out. Now, that is not an invitation, you guys, for you guys to eat poorly, to eat the wrong foods. No. Don't think that you can still have that other lifestyle and lose weight on this. You're not going to see much weight loss. If you don't change the things that you're eating, you will not see much weight loss. That's another factor you should think about. You have to go on a lifestyle change in order to lose this weight, which means you have to change your diet, change what you're eating, change what you're putting into your body. My thing now is strictly so small. Like my eating habits now are so small. My eating portions are so small that I could barely finish a small bowl of whatever it is I'm eating. That's another thing you should think about, okay? But this is how I lost the weight. My portions got smaller as my stomach shrunk. The cravings disappeared. My energy level boosted infinity and beyond, okay? And I was able to burn more fat, burn more weight off of me because my energy increased, okay? And I continued with the Bragg's. Then I started implementing some exercise into my regimen. But you guys, listen, this is a wonderful, cheap, easy way to lose weight. The Bragg's may not taste good. The apple cider vinegar may be harsh in taste. There are some vinegars, apple cider vinegars with the mother in there, that are a little sweet. I wouldn't recommend sweetening it, but if you must, use something natural, organic honey. But you may not like the taste of it. I didn't like the taste, and I still don't like the taste, and it really bothers me to drink this stuff, but I know it works, okay? I am just the same as you guys, regular person. So yeah, I really didn't care too much for the taste. I still don't care too much for the taste, but I know it works, and I know that it's cheap, and I know it's affordable, and I know it's natural, and it's safe. You want something that's going to be safe, that's not going to alter your body, that's going to cause you a lot more issues. On my first weight loss journey, I took my time, okay? Because once I started seeing the weight loss, I took my time. Now, it's safer to lose the weight slowly than to do it in like a crash diet, you guys. Only because as fast as you lose it is as fast as you can gain it back. And with this, it's slow and steady, and it teaches you. It gives you time to get rid of the cravings, okay? Because this helps you to get rid of the cravings, okay? The lemons or the limes. It helps to keep you full longer, okay? This does that as well. The heat of the cayenne pepper helps to rev up your metabolism, helps to warm up that stomach area, which is the targeted area that we're working on now. So all of these ingredients play a major role into this whole entire drink. It changed the taste, but it does taste more pleasant with the ginger powder, you know, the organic honey and all of the other stuff that I mentioned. But it's a wonderful drink, you guys. Please, you know, if you're interested in losing weight, try this along with eating proper, eating healthy, getting rid of the saturated foods, the fast foods, all of that restaurant food out in the street. You really have to start making better choices. But as far as the fast foods out there, ex-nay, get rid of every last one of them. That's not even real food, and it's cancer causing. All right? So it's best you change your eating habit to a more healthier eating habit. And when I say that, I mean lots of leafy greens, lots of fruits, lots of protein, fiber, grains, those things, okay? Yogurt, almond milk, coconut water. I mean, those are the things that you would have to kind of think about when you're trying to lose the weight. You may have to substitute foods as well, okay? Instead of white sugar, you may need to do agave sugar or honey. Instead of white rice, you may have to do quinoa, or brown rice. But depending on what it is, stay away from everything white. The flour, the rice, the sugar, the sodium, okay? The carbs, the starches. Stay away from that. And if you got to do carbs, do it at a very low amount. Just to keep the taste, but a very low amount so you're not getting used to that bread and all of those things, you know, because bread is fattening. Another thing you should think about, you guys, for those of you heavy drinkers out there, you sippers, get rid of all the liquor. Because there's so much sugar content in the alcohol, as far as the wines and even the hard liquor. Lots of sugars in them, okay? And the sugars turn into what? Fat, okay? It turns into fat. It's stored after your body cannot do whatever to get rid of it, or, you know, it's stored as fat. And it helps you to gain that big belly area. So you're going to have to get rid of the liquor or keep it to a minimum, very minimum. The wines, from time to time, on the weekends, me and my honey likes to have a nice little glass of wine. Nothing's wrong with that. But even with that, it's very sweet. Be careful. The hard liquor, you're going to have to leave that alone. The beers, leave that alone. Carbonated sodas, leave that alone. Coffee, leave that alone. I love my coffee though. I still have my coffee. I just try not to have it with that much sugar. But, you know, you're going to have to leave certain things alone and substitute it with more healthier choices. And that's just basically it, you guys. It's a wonderful weight loss journey. Yes, I took my time the first time, 5 months, 6 months tops. But that was definitely a lot of time for me to learn how to eat properly, train my mind into thinking better, and really focusing. Because you're going to have so much clarity, okay? And not to mention, the lemons, it's wonderful for the skin, okay? Wonderful for the skin. You're going to have glowing skin. You're not going to be sick as much. This is the perfect time because it's cold and flu season. When I was on the Bragg's concoction, I did not catch a cold during the winter months. I did not get sick. And my skin was glowing and beautiful, even without the makeup. All right? So depending on what you're eating, that can be a problem or it could help benefit you. But this concoction drink has all the wonderful benefits, even glowing skin. All right? So thank you so much for joining me on this review catch-up video. And yes, my journey so far is going wonderful. Don't forget to check out my updates, you guys. I got wonderful recipes I uploaded, wonderful informative videos, keeping you on top of what's what, things that we still eat that we shouldn't be eating. And I just try to bring it to you live and direct, okay? But I thank you all. Thank you all my new subscribers, all my Ride or Die subscribers. Welcome to the family, everybody, all right? I love you all. You've been so positive. You've been You've been hanging and rocking with me. Yes, you've been hanging and rocking with me, so I am grateful. But I thank you all for being a part of this journey. Those of you who are still on your journey, keep it up, keep going, keep pushing. It's all here. Stay focused, stay woke, stay focused, okay? And you will make better choices and lose that weight. All right? And also, in the description bar, keep me updated on your progress because I like to hear your stories. I like to hear how much weight you've lost so I can cheer you on. Rah, rah, yeah, yeah, okay? I want to celebrate you as well. So, let me know about your progress, all right? And until the next video, I will see you then. Hey fam, what are you waiting for? Hit that subscribe button down below. Hit that notification bell right next to it. So this way you will know when I'm uploading another video. So don't forget, hit the subscribe button, give me those likes, thumbs up, and hit that notification bell so you will not miss another one of these type of videos. So let's get started.